Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at the Scotts Grand where things happen. Well, I got here one of the most phenomenal entertainers out here. She makes it happen for a lot of different people. She's for the people. She's a community activist. She's like a DJ. She speaks for so many things. She fights for the people. They call her Miss Island Girl ENT. Miss LaCrondria Taylor, how you doing today?
Woo, 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 woo. And I said I was gonna get up CTC, baby. That's just me. Shout out to Jazz and Tess, Kenya, and the whole CTC. Out to get entertainment. Yeah, that's what we do.
Definitely. See how funny she is? See how funny it gets?
What's going on, Cal?
How's everything?
Everything's good since the last time I was here, man.
Last time you was on here, you was talking about how you were doing some great things.
Yeah, man. It's like, it's just starting to just go. It's going right now. It's going for me.
I see how it is. So tell us what's going on now. What's happening?
Oh, man, it's just so much. My son just had a baby, so I'm a grandmother.
Congratulations.
Yes, I look good for that age. I know. And my son, who just had a baby, he just graduated from high school, so it's another good thing. And my boy's doing good, and just basically working, grinding, trying to go my way, get my way in, you know what I'm saying, and still doing my community stuff, and still doing Crunktown Radio, and still hosting, still DJing, still doing the coalition. Shout out to them. Car Club right now, SC Rhinos. I mean, just everything right now. I'm just getting it in, you know what I mean? Still connecting with Calvin, you know what I'm saying? Gotta connect with the people who connect with you, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing right now. Is like I said, still taking off, trying to help out, and doing some other little knick-knack things, and that's where I'm at. I'm trying to be everywhere. I'm trying to be like Visa. I'm trying to be everywhere you want me to be. So,
boy, we definitely know that you're a very humble person, and she does a lot for the people. Definitely being a mother, she is very busy. Yes. And being a wife too.
Yeah, shout out to my baby Terry. He's Sergeant at Arms for SC Rhinos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Terry. Yes. Big things happening. Everybody.
Yes.
So I know you got involved with the coalition now. You got more involved with the community. A lot of things going on here in the Charleston area that needs to be addressed.
Yes.
So what now? What's the goal? What have you feel like the movement is going on? Where do you think it's time for us to go?
I think we're heading in the right direction.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't know that I was a part of the coalition when the coalition actually started. So it's like, I've seen a lot of things. I've, met a lot of people. I met Mullins. I met, Cannon and everybody else, and Summy personally. So it's a lot that a lot of people don't, understand. And it makes their job harder, certain things. You got a lot of things that's going on as far as, Tyree Gaston situation, Allison Griffer, I actually worked at the school where she was going before the family moved. She was actually in kindergarten when she passed away, when she was murdered. Don't want to say passed away, I want to say murdered by the cowards that did it.
Yeah.
And just, you got the Ariel Morgan, everything, that's going on in the world right now in Charleston. It's just crazy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's out of control, but the best thing about it, we got the local artists stepping up and doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And that's the best part. I've been seeing like Mugger Man and Port Baby and, a lot of the other, local artists just getting into it and saying like, we're going to help with this push. So now as we trying to bring in the music in the community and trying to get a link with the with the officers and everything like that, and let's just move something else better.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So it's looking better for us. You know what I mean? It's not everywhere, but it's calming down. If you haven't realized it, it's calmed down a little bit.
Well, that's definitely commendable. It's nice when you have artists look out for what's going on in the community, is really connected with the law enforcement, and to try to have an understanding with the community and the politicians. And that's what it's about. I think that's, the community is supposed to connect with law enforcement, politicians, type of things, so we can make it a better place.
Exactly.
And I think that what you guys are doing is something that's needed. It's not always mainstream. We don't get always the looks that we want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Lucky enough, we're at the Logan Power Show. We always try to push things that we might not hit mainstream.
Yeah.
It's not on an everyday occurrence, but there's things that's going out here that needs to be addressed. The Scots Grand has been so helpful to what's going on. You don't know of how many things have been done here in this building where we film at. And things like LaQuandra is doing. Everybody in the coalition, from everybody different that's in type of artists, local artists here that are trying to get it where we change these streets. It's not like anymore. A lot of people do a lot of talking. I want to be. I want to be this. I want to be that. But I really want to see change. If there's something in general that you want to see personally happen for this community, what in particular would you want to see happen?
For this community up here, I guess I could say for Charleston itself and North Charleston. Honestly, I'm not even from this area. I'm from Johns Island, so I've seen less of what I see now on the news. But for this area, just for everybody just to come together as one. It's not a black-white thing. You know what I mean? We need to stop pushing that. It's not oh, big me, little you. We just need to get together as one and stop some of the things that's going on. Because sometimes we contribute to some of the things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I got a quote. A local artist goes by the name of Chop. He said, "It's crazy how y'all boys out here screaming about the police need to stop killing black brothers, but you out here on your record saying you shot a brother or whatever. So how can you be a part of the solution when you actually being a part of the problem?
Gotcha.
Because you got kids listening to the music, and then they want to be like what you are. So it's like now you kind of really just stereotyping yourself as saying, well, oh, we're gonna be for this, but then yet I'm gonna shoot this man or I'm gonna do this, whatever. So and if we can get together as one. And then we ain't gonna stop everything. We can't stop everything. Everything is not gonna stop. That's just to be honest. And I tell my kids all the time. The world, what you see of it, it's not what people say. It's how you move around in the world.
Gotcha.
But we're not gonna stop everything. But we can try. But as long as we trying, we good.
Yeah, we definitely want to try. But that's where God comes into play. I think that's where prayer. It's time really for us to get more involved, like church-wise. Bring these pastors together, from all walks of life to say, hey, this community really needs you, and they need a voice. And I think that people like yourself that put people on and let people know. Yeah. And I think some people get so caught up in, me. Calvin had the Logan Power Show. You may see me in a shirt and tie 1 minute. You see me, I'm slacks in a nice shirt, rocking it. Because, I know a lot of times when I do this show, I want to be a people person, and I want to be for you. I don't want to get so complacent and not be real. I like to always to be unique in my own way. I love dressing up, but people that I bring on this show, trust me, they know a lot more than they believe they think they do. Never judge a book by its cover. It's a no judgment zone around here. So I definitely want all of you all who are watching this to really take a look at your community, see what you can do to make a difference, and partner with groups like these that are really making this stuff happen.
And not to cut you off, but I want to say shout out to Thomas Dixon. I actually started the coalition with him. It was me, my brother's car club, SC Rhinos. It originally was called the New School Old School Coalition.
Gotcha.
So I shout out to Thomas Dixon and Elder James Johnson. I know y'all see them on the news all the time. Papa Smurf. Shout out to Smurf. Smurf used to DJ for my mom's club and take pictures for us back in the day. So I know Papa Smurf for a long time. And we just Dixon, and I have a personal relationship with Dixon because he helped my husband do what my husband had a problem with. So when you got a pastor that's going to step in and basically just like jump in and say, look here, I'm gonna help you. He's not pointing no fingers, he's not showing favoritism, he's not doing this. Look, I'm gonna help you. And he's a guy you want to talk to too. Elder Johnson, good guy. Elder James Johnson's real good guy.
Gotcha.
Wendell Gilliard, real good guy. Mr. Riley down there with the ILA. We've partnering up with them and having meetings there. So there's some good guys. Mr. Lewis. He's a councilman. I think he's still the councilman for downtown. I think. And just a lot of people. You got to link up with, man, and get the community, get people from out the house to get more involved. And if you see something going on, You know what I mean? It's hard to tell because, you know, you don't want that to come back at you. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, Crime Stoppers, drop a tip, drop a dime. You can start texting them boy now. You can go to the payphone, drop a quarter in the payphone or something. Well, they still got payphones?
They still got some payphones here. I mean, I think...
I ain't seen one in a while.
I think we should really much get into the harder things where people...
Yeah.
You know, people say, I'm not going to snitch, I'm not going to tell. That stuff is really played. It's really played out. I think the big part of where we have to understand this community. I look like this, military. You know, someone's got to tell you where the enemy is.
Yeah, exactly.
And they got to let you know that. And the enemy, like I said, could be in your home backyard. But you got to understand this. You know, when's enough is enough.
Exactly.
When are we going to say that we're about making a change? Can we have a week or maybe a good month with no killing, no type of backbiting? I mean, I think now for the past 4 months, there's been so much drama coming on television, and I just think for us, you know, North Charleston just got put on the map situation, and you know, the Walter Scott family, shout out to the Scott family. You know, I'm praying for everybody. And like I said, also, I pray for the Slager family, the guy who committed the crime for his family. Because my thing about it is, you know, what people don't understand is that if your family does it wrong, then your name is tainted. There's no type of help for that family too. I think that right now, at this point in time, we need to find solutions. Get rid of all the rhetoric of he said, she said, and really get to the point where we're really making a change.
Exactly. And then, you know, the bad part about it, even with Slager, I mean, you know, his wife was pregnant. Yeah. So, you know, that baby is going to come into the world knowing that, hey, where's my dad? My dad's locked up for killing somebody. He was a police officer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got good cops and we got bad cops. We know them all. Yeah. You know, so, you know, it's like how you say is, you know what I mean? It's going to be a thing where everybody's going to try to do it. And you just got to look at this. If it wasn't for, what's his name, Fabian?
Yeah, Faden Santana.
If it wasn't for him, think about it. If it wasn't for his... That little clip, we would this Walter Scott thing, this body camera thing would have never been in place. You know, they've been fighting for the body camera. Yeah. So just think, you know how more years they would have pushed that back? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you got the Jabba incident. Come on now. You know what I mean? Think about it. If that officer had a body camera on, we would have known exactly what happened. But we'd never know with him. But even with Walter Scott, come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that, you know,
come on, y'all.
I totally am in agreement that, you know, body cameras are definitely of a need. I think a lot of times what we have going on right now, like we said, I look at it like this, like in a job. You got great people, good people, okay, and got bad. Yes. And thing about it is that you have some great cops out there, good cops, people that are putting their life down. It's like great military people. But you got some people who's doing the wrong things. Yes. And I think we amplify so much of what the negative is. We dim down some of these stories that don't even hit the news. Like you think about the young man Tyreek at 5 years old. I believe I like his spirits. I really do. If you didn't know, here the Scotts Grand, they raised a fundraiser here for him to help him with his medical bills. Ooh. I think that for what's happening here in this community, people are ready to get to the next level. They need leaders to step up and say, hey, this is the direction that God is taking us, and let's go and let's get to that next level. Let's stop it, and we bring everybody in. But I know that you're doing so much, and you're making a lot of pathway. Where do you want to be, or where do you want to take this next 3 to 5 years? Where do you see it going?
Well, for one, with the coalition, I see it expanding.
Gotcha.
You know, first and foremost with them, I see it expanding bigger and better. You know, to see Dixon on CNN and Elder James Johnson on CNN, it was major for me because I was in the gas station when I saw it. But, you know, it's going to take off. You know, it's going to help more people in the community. And you're going to always have those crab in the bucket people that want to bring down people that's trying to do something positive. So whoever's pushing for something positive, stay on a positive path. Don't let nobody bring you down. You always going to have somebody trying to bring you down or bring what you're trying to do down just because they are not doing it or they didn't do it first. Yeah. You know, personally for myself, for Ms. Ollinger ENT, I see myself, like I told you last time, I see myself shooting, you know. And, you know, I mean, just the fact that I'm going to take off. You know what I mean? You know, the hosting thing, hopefully, you know, I'm still doing the blog show, Crunktown Radio, you know, we're going to start back, I think, on the 26th, which I think is next weekend, I think.
Okay.
I'm hoping, you know.
We believe in with you.
Yeah. And that's going to take off for me, you know, and I see myself doing some more shows, some more blog shows. Maybe a Calvin show, you know what I'm saying? Squeezing me in here, you know.
We believe it. We in faith with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. I think it's just going to take off for me. And, you know, as long as my family and my support is behind me, I'm good. As long as I got my man of God and, you know, my young men of God, Tyshawn, Terry, and Teron. You know, I got my Proverbs 31 grandbaby. You know, I don't see nothing else going but up. You know what I'm saying? I shoot for the stars every day. And I wake up in the morning, I'm shooting for the stars.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, that's
you gotta do that. You gotta do that, you know?
Gotcha.
You get up in the morning and say, oh, I'm shooting for the stars today. So, you know, that's how I do.
A lot of work to be done. And there's a lot of work that we're going to be done. But we thank you again for coming on to the show. And we're definitely going to have her come back again. The reason for it is that we, the Logan Power Show, we love partnering with the good people that are making things happen. And yes, definitely, we allow her to come on and do some shows and have some fun. You know, we might get
a couple interviews.
Come here to the Crunk Fest, you know, get some fun.
Yeah,
Crunktown.
So we're gonna bring Crunktown the next time. Hopefully, we're gonna set a date.
Set a date.
So I can bring them from you know, Vidalia, and you got Vidalia, and you got Aiken, and you got Anderson. So we gotta come in. So I'm gonna see. We gonna get a date, and as soon as Calvin send us a date, we gonna come in. We gonna bring the squad. We gonna turn up on the Calvin show. You know what I'm saying? So
they're going to take over. Like I said, they did with Crunktown, takes over the Logan Power Show. And that way, we have an opportunity to see what other talents we got out there.
Yes.
Trust me, we're going to have some fun. But I really do appreciate, again, coming on to the show.
Of course. All the time.
All the time. Like I said, shout out to everybody who's making a difference.
Yes.
Hey, this is Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show. We love you. We appreciate all support. Support what they're doing right now. Trust me.
Find me.
Yeah, find it. Information on the screen. Look her up. Facebook, LinkedIn.
That's
She's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Island Girl ENT.
That's right.
Hey, we're having a great one. We will see you next week. My name is Calvin Logan Power Show. Shout out to Scott's Grand, Jerry Royce Live. Oh yeah, Jerry Royce Live. Mr. Linton Smith of Jan's Vibes. Hey, thank y'all for partnering with us. Have a great one. We will see y'all next week.
We out. I'm not gonna say your name, man.
That's fine. You say my name, Calvin Logan.
Countdown.
Yeah, countdown.
All right, 5, 4, 3.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at the Scott's Grand, 5060 Dorchester Road in Charleston, South Carolina. This is the place where dreams make it happen for you. I got with me the CEO and publisher of SKR Magazine, Miss Khadijah Rogers. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How's everything?
Everything is good besides it's hot down here in Charleston. That's about
it. It is hot here in Charleston. As you don't know, this lady is very busy. Very, very busy with her nationwide magazine. I was kind enough to reach out to her, and she was kind enough to say, Calvin, I will come on this day. Her very busy schedule with her children that's live here in our studio audience here at Scott's Grand. But we'll get back, let's get more into her, less of me, okay? All right. So tell us about SKR Magazine. Tell us about your magazine.
Okay, SKR Magazine is basically Sakar Magazine LLC, and it was formed in 2009, and really 2006, but then we LLC in 2009. And basically, it started off as a cultural art inspiration magazine that just had gospel artists on it, record labels